Morning, everybody. Mr. Coffee and I are here to say Happy Historic Marker Monday. And today's stop is the Southernmost House. So, iconic place. You guys have seen it in all the pictures. And if you've been to Key West, you probably walked by it, ate at the cafe, went through as you walked out onto the pier. Um, Beautiful, beautiful home. But let's I don't know if you know a lot of the details about this house. It's a gorgeous house. And it started with William Curry. Nope, he didn't build it, but he came to Florida, from the Bahamas, and he became Florida's first millionaire in Key West because he was a wrecker. And he had a daughter named Florida Euphema. And she married Judge Vining Harris. And they built the Southernmost House in 1897 for $250,000. Now, today, in 2024, that would be about $9 million. And here's an interesting fact: the home was originally built to be a one-bedroom house. Look at the size. It's not been increased. That was built as a one-bedroom house. It has the views, it has the two-story balconies, it has the stained glass, it takes advantage of the sea breezes. It's a gorgeous house. And then when they wanted guests, because they only had one bedroom, they built the cottage outside to be a guest house. So it it has this interesting feel and vibe. Originally, so Florida goes off on a vacation, comes back, and the house has been bricked. And it's bricked in traditional red bricks. And she goes, nah, not feeling the red bricks. I want cream bricks, which the house has today. So they took down all the bricks and re-bricked it. They flew these bricks in, or they didn't fly these bricks in, Michele. They brought these bricks in from New Orleans. And those are the bricks that are on the house today. Back then, they feared that they were going to be attacked by the Seminoles, believe it or not. So this house has a basement carved out as a basement shelter. And a lot of the rooms had these hidden passageways, so no matter where they were in the house, they could get down to this shelter. So obviously those don't exist today, the passageways, because it's gone through a tremendous multiple remodels. But back when it was being built, electricity was, that was kind of a unique thing. It was a luxury item. And so they brought in Thomas Edison to help install the electric into the house. So the house has a very interesting storied past in terms of everybody who's been there. The who's who of the time has been in this house. So the Harrises actually invested in the Overseas Railroad, and while it was being constructed, the who's who of all the dignitaries of the construction and the funders of the railroad would come and stay, not necessarily stay at the house, they'd stay at the cottage, but they'd be entertained at the house. And then during Prohibition, the house was turned into a speakeasy. So the first floor became a restaurant. The second floor was a casino. And then people would stop on their way to Havana to partake in the fun at the house. The Ramos family bought the house in the 1940s, ran the Cafe Cayo. I know I say that wrong every time, but just go with me on it. And then they ran that cafe for about 14, 15 years, and then they turned it into their own private home. And they had ties to Spain, so the king of Spain would come in, and they had a helicopter pad put in so that he could bypass security. And I mean, it was the place to be in Key West. In 1996, it went through a massive remodel and became the hotel that you see today. And then today, it's an adult-only location, so you have to be 18 to stay there. You don't have to be 18 to eat at the cafe, but you have to be 18 to stay there. And in July of 23, they went through a rebranding. So now it's the Mansion on the Sea, not the Southernmost House. So let me know. Have you stayed there? It's really cool the history of these places that you can stay at in Key West. It's not cookie cutter, it's not these chains, it's not a bunch of high rises. It's this really cool, funky place that embodies the history. And then you have all these, like all the rooms are different. And that's why we come to Key West, right? All of the quirkiness that is Key West. So that's my little pop in for the Historic Marker Monday. Put in the comments below, Michele, you butchered the Spanish and don't do that again. Or hey, I stayed at the Mansion on the Sea, love it. I ate at the cafe, just love the history you went through. Whatever you've done there, put it in the comments. In the meantime, head over to FunInKeyWest.com, check out everything that we have over there, and sign up and grab our free happy hour guide. Get you on our list. You'll get to know what's going on in Key West, and you might be in, you'll get to find out some cool things that are coming. So in the meantime, you guys have a great day.